Welcome to the tea room. Hello, Cancer. Today I'm going to be doing your general reading from the Tea Leaf Fortune Cards deck. And I've already shuffled the cards and select the cards to cut down on time. But I do have to switch into my lookers. I call them my lookers because my glasses I can see looking out, but looking down I cannot see jack with them. So I'm going to switch out of my glasses into my lookers. Pardon me? Okay. So I can read what's on the card. Okay. For the first card you have out is the haystack card. The haystack card indicates karma. Karma actually is comeback. It's Sanskrit for comeback, right? So it says here, you will reap what you have sown. So if you have sown good karma, you will reap good karma. If you have not, then you will get what you have sown in kind. In other words, if you've sown negative karma, you will get negative karma in return. I want to caution you, though, if you know that you have sown negative karma, the way to get around karma is to ask for forgiveness and to forgive yourself, okay? The next card we have is Dark Woman, right? The Dark Woman card indicates... Oh, shit. Hold on. Oh, wait. Okay, I got it. The Dark Woman card indicates... dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or dark hair. Okay. Then we have, or you have Cancer, you have the Bell. The Bell card indicates some type of news or some type of announcement. Think of it as in the old days when to let the people know in the town that there was some type of news, whether it was positive or negative, what have you, any type of news, they rang the bell. So this card indicates, the Bell card indicates there's some type of announcement about some type of news. Now, this, it doesn't indicate where the news is coming from. It could be coming from the woman with the dark hair or dark complexion. Okay. Next, there is the ladder. The ladder indicates climbing towards success. Now, as you can see in the back, you have the ladder that's climbing towards success, but in the back you see the clouds surrounding the ladder, right? That indicates that before you could get to your success, there will be some type of issues that you will have to overcome, some type of problems or what have you that you will have to navigate around before coming to your place of success as you climb that ladder, okay? And as I said, that announcement could have come from the woman with the dark hair or dark complexion, and she could be announcing just what this card indicates. You're climbing the ladder of success. However, there will be some challenges that you will have to navigate first, as the clouds in the background indicate, okay? Then the next card is Fair Man. Fair Man, it indicates dealings or relationship with a man with a fair complexion or light complexion. Could have blonde hair, gray hair, or even white hair, okay? Then you have the Fair Woman. Fair Woman has, here it indicates that there's a relationship or dealings with a woman with fair skin or light skin. She could have blonde hair, gray hair, or white hair. Now, each of these cards, both the Fair Man and Fair Woman cards, do not indicate if these persons will be in your life as a friend or a foe. But what we can gather what their dealings with you may be is from other cards surrounding them, okay? Then the next card you have is a cat. The cat card indicates a two-faced friend. As you see here, you have one cat that's sitting here that's just minding its own business and just what we would call just, just chilling. But behind that cat, you see another cat that's kind of snarling behind his back, like indicating that there is some type of what you would call like a cat fight type thing going on, but it's behind this cat's back. So this could indicate friends or someone in your life that behind your back they're being two-faced. And because we had the fair woman, hold on, we had the fair woman and the fair man came out. These two could be partners in crime against you. Just saying. So then you have the pig. The pig card indicates beware of greed. The pig here is fat enough, but he's looking for more food. Okay. Also, this card could indicate that there could be someone around you that could affect your life because of their greed. So be on the lookout for that too. There could be someone that could be in your life that could be being greedy and cause you some issues. So when you get the pig card, just beware of your own possible greed or the greed of others around you. Okay? Then the next card out is the dagger. The dagger card indicates fear, worries, intense situations. Now, as you see, this dagger is held by just a single hand. It's not indicating where it's going or where it's coming from, which is an indication that it could be coming from some unsuspected source, or maybe these greedy friends. Okay, two-faced friends, and I'm going back in the cards. Greedy, two-faced friends could be from fair skin or complexion man, or fair complexion or hair woman, either or both. As I said, they could be in cahoots against you. So just beware of that. And I read it like that because that's the way that they came out. So as I'm reading the cards, I'm like knitting them together. Okay, that gives me the story of what's going on with you Cancers. So just keep that in mind to beware there. Then you have the weeping willow. The weeping willow is indicating family sorrows. Okay, and just as you can see the weeping willow, how the leaves sag down on the weeping willow. Okay, that indicates that there's some type of weight or some type of concern that you may have, or you may be feeling like whatever is going on with you may have to do with your family or affect your family in some type of way. And that it could be in any form or any way. It could be legal issues. It could be medical issues. It could be like sickness and illness in the family. But the weeping willow is a tree that seems to be like mourning. You see how the leaves are sagging down? It's like in mourning. So that's an indication of something is affecting you, and as it relates to your family, or that may be your greatest concern at this time, dealing with your family. Okay? And as I said, it could also have to do with these two-faced friends and greedy people in your life. Or you could be the one that's greedy, that's causing an issue for your family, as I said. So be on alert for that, where that greed is coming from. Then you have the caterpillar. Okay? The caterpillar card. I'll call you back. Okay. Then, sorry about that, guys. Okay. The caterpillar card says things will not always be this way. A change is coming. A change is coming. Now, with the Caterpillar card, it's talking about as the caterpillar is in its state of changing to the butterfly, that you may be having some pain, some angst, and some stress or something like that as your life begins to change, okay? But the caterpillar card does indicate change is coming, okay? Then you have the butterfly card, presto, which really is confirmation that change is really coming for you, Cancer. The butterfly card says a change for the better, okay? So now, with the caterpillar card here, it doesn't really indicate whether or not if the change is for better or for worse. However, because you got the butterfly card behind it, it tells us that your change is for the better, okay? So we look at the surrounding cards to interpret what the card in the total spread indicates, or what direction it's moving in. So here with the butterfly card coming behind the caterpillar card, we know that for you Cancers that things are changing for the better, okay? And then we have the archway card, okay? Archway indicates new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up for you. But now I want you to pay attention to this archway, right? I'm sorry. See the archway here? Now this archway, beyond the archway, through this opening here, there is a beautiful garden. But guess what, Cancers? You have to actually enter the garden to take advantage of the beauty that's there. So this card is indicating that opportunities will be presented to you, but it is up to you to take the opportunity, take that leap of faith, and go forward in order for you to enjoy what's beyond the arches here, or the archway here. The archway. I'm sorry, I said arches. It's archway. This archway. So you have to go through the gate, enter through the gate, in order for you to get the goods that are on the inside, okay? So this card is cautioning you and basically calling you to take a leap of faith for opportunities that may be presented to you, okay? Then you have the rose. The rose indicates that romance is in the air. Yay, Cancer! Romance is in the air. For those of you looking for romance, it's yay, okay? So romance is in the air. And as you see this beautiful rose opening up itself, it's letting the world know that romance is beautiful, and it's just indicating that beautiful things are in the air for you, along with romance. But now, look at this. This archway card indicates that you have to actually walk through the archway in order to enjoy the opportunity that's available to you. So I would venture to say that this archway card indicates that if you want romance, you have to take the leap of faith in order to take advantage of the romance that's in the air, that is likely surrounding you at this time. You may be getting offers or something like that, and this the romance card, the rose card, is cautioning you to take that leap of faith, okay? Then you have flowers, okay? Flowers indicate happiness. You have a songbird here that's sitting on the he's sitting here, reached on the flower here, on the limb of the flower, and he's singing because he's happy. And so now you got the archway card that's calling you to take that leap of faith with an opportunity that may be coming your way for romance, which will ensure you happiness, okay? It's just that simple. Take the leap of faith toward romance and you'll find happiness. It's not complicated, you know, if that's where you are. If you're not, then oh well, do what you want to do. Okay, but anyways, Then you have a hand, right? In need of help, assistance, and guidance. Now we see this hand here extended. We don't know if this hand is for good or for ill, right? So we will look at the next card that's coming out, which is the dog. The dog card indicates protection from a powerful friend, indicating that you will have a powerful friend that will come to your aid or give you a hand in helping you in wherever you need assistance or guidance. Okay, so then we have dogs. We have getting together with friends. Okay, so you know how they say a man's best friend is dog. So in the card prior, the dog card, you're getting protection from a powerful friend. A man's best friend is a dog, right? Okay, that's what they say. And then you have getting together with friends. You know how the fellas go. I'm getting together with my dogs. You know what I mean? That's their people. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. So here you have getting together with friends. So in other words, you're getting together with your dogs or getting together with people that mean something to you. Okay? All right. And then you have the hammock. The hammock indicates that you'll be taking a vacation either physically or mentally. Okay? So you could be actually physically going on an actual vacation and getting away from the everyday things in life, or you could be having a mental vacation where you are just relaxing and resting your mind and putting your mind on things that make you happy or things that make you feel good or what have you. And we have the next card that's coming out that actually lets us know that this may be a physical vacation, because you have another vacation card, which is the kite. The kite card indicates a vacation. Now here, on this kite card, you see that there's a kite in the shape of a fish. Now, a goldfish. Now, this goldfish represents material wealth or spiritual growth. So, as a result of your going on a vacation, you may find spiritual wealth, spiritual growth, or you may find actually material wealth in your vacationing. Or you could be in a place of where you can vacation now because of your material wealth. You may be able to actually take a vacation now. Okay, so we know that from the hammock card, talking about physical vacation or mental vacation. Oh, sorry, physical vacation or mental vacation. So we may venture to say that this may very well be you headed for a physical vacation. Doesn't mean that it won't be mental as well, but it still could be mental. But I'm just saying that next card let us know that it may be a physical vacation, because as I said, in reading these cards, we look at the surrounding cards to tell us exactly what's what when there's no clear indication of whether it's positive, negative, physical, or mental. You understand? Okay, so then the next card you have is the arrow, right? The arrow card indicates you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. See, as this arrow is aimed in the sky, it is indicating here that you are on the right path. And you see the sun is out, there's no clouds and in the sky. So this is saying that you're vacationing, you're accepting the opportunity for romance that will bring you happiness. This is indicating that you are on the right path. It's all knitted together. It's all going together. You understand? I hope you do. I hope it makes sense what I'm saying to you as going through the cards. That how, if you can see how they are like stringing together, you know what I mean, and making sense. I hope it is for you. Okay, Cancer. Then you have the basket. Okay, you have the basket. The basket indicates recognition, reward for merit. Okay, so you see you have a basket of fruit and breads and good goodies in this basket, but now it's sitting on a wooden table, which the table indicates hard work, and that's why it's talking about merit. So it's talking about it is now time for you to get the recognition, perhaps a raise on your job, a better job, or go into business or something like that. In other words, going a step up from where you were, and the time is now that you are going into getting what is rightfully yours, and that it's by merit. You have worked for this, and you are now reaping the benefits of your hard work. And so, see, again, the arrow card points to you're being on the right path. So your hard work you see here is paying off, okay? With the arrow, with the basket card talking about your recognition and your rewards for merit, okay? And then your last card here, you have the crown card, okay? The crown card indicates honor and respect will come to you. This is one of the better cards in this entire deck. The crown card. It's like, when you're crowned as king or queen, or empress, as in my case, you see I'm wearing my crown. I wear my crown every day, different ones, whatever. But anyways, the crown here indicates that you are going to be recognized, and you will get the recognition and the honor in which you may have been waiting for this for a while to come to pass. So with that, Cancer, I'm going to really quickly try and sum this up. You started off with karma, right? And karma, it could be good, it could be bad, it could be positive, it could be negative. I don't like to say good or bad. I like to say positive or negative energy. And that if you have put out good or positive, you will get that back, as I indicated before. And if you have not, then I'm saying to you, there is a way out. And that way out is to ask the divine for forgiveness, and to also forgive yourself. And in some cases, you may have to go to, if it's people that you have wronged, you may have to ask their forgiveness. Or if they passed on, you could write a letter and just, tear it up, burn it, or just keep it or whatever. Because sometimes people feel like when they have had with people that have crossed over, they feel like they can't, they have no way of making an apology to them. But I always say, just write a letter, even if it's somebody that's still on the side and you don't, want to face them or whatever, write the letter, but don't be a coward, okay? If you wrong someone, then be, faithful enough to ask their apology, and that's how you get negative karma lift off you. I don't care what you've done. When you forgive yourself and ask for forgiveness, then that negative karma dissipates, and it is cast into the sea of forgetfulness, never ever to return. So there you have it. For your reading, Cancer, you can hit that like button, notification button, and if you haven't already, then you can feel free to subscribe. And the best time of all, you can go to the Cashapp. It's in the description. It is iamtearoom. And make the most generous donation that you can think of. Make it huge, right? Okay, so that is your reading for today. Ciao for now.